biological fathers have the highest rate of protecting children from harm.
There's just one small problem with this claim. The very source you're using says that this is not the case. No significant difference between maltreatment rates of kids living with both parents and kids living with only their biological mother. Instead, they specifically draw attention to the problem that men who are not biologically related to their partner's children don't feel connected to them. They don't see a reason to care or look after them. They don't see why they should provide financial or emotional support for those children, and so are more comfortable abusing them. And I've talked before how when we adjust for income, the absolute worst outcomes are actually single fathers with a new partner, not single mothers. Men are also more likely to neglect and abandon their prior children entirely once they start a new family, which ties into everything I talk about here. Under patriarchy, men are trained not to be protectors, but a protection racket, only offering protection and safety for women and children when they personally benefit. But I'm also a little confused. In my video, Correcting Your Stats, I used the latest 2024 report from the DHHS on child maltreatment, which is based on data from 2022. And in correcting me, you cited the centerforresearch.org, specifically this paragraph. But where did they get their data from? Oh, also from the Department of Health and Human Services report on child maltreatment from 2009, which uses data from 2005. If what you were saying is accurate and valid, why are we ignoring the current data in order to spin a story from 2 decades ago? Now, you want to say that regardless, since there are more custodial mothers, more of that abuse happens while the child is under the care of the mother. And while I could make a point here about correlation versus causation, but instead, I want to ask, what kind of man tells a parent whose child has been assaulted or abused by a man that the parent is to blame for allowing it to happen?
Those abuse cases are because she allowed an offender near her kids.
It's you. You're that type of man.